Hi, welcome to Erica Makes and Crafts. I'm Erica. Today I'm going to be doing a whip and chat. I'm going to be working with the Diamond Art Club Mini Dazzles. I'm going to be working on the set Rainbow. I have been working on my Jaded Gem Shop Art Nouveau kit for a while now, and I just wanted a little break, something a little different. I did do this one already, but that's all I've done from this set. So I thought it would be fun to work on one of these with you guys today. I'm going to be using my favorite pen from Shimmering Canvases, and in the single placer from Oh Snap Snafters Cafe, Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, I'm going to be using the scent Jelly Bean. And in my multi-placer from It's So Rachel, I'm going to be using the scented putty and the scent Salty Sea. I've been liking my ocean or beachy scented stuff while working on Art Nouveau. That's a mermaid kit. So, and I really like It's So Rachel scents. They're not too overpowering, but they're also long lasting, and I just really enjoy that. But all right, here is my little rainbow. How have you guys been? How's your week been? It's been a little while since I've done a whip and chat. I worked last weekend, and time got away from me. Oh, I just kit this up in baggies where it's a small little kit. It's been working fine for me. All right. Time got away from me working the weekend. I didn't get around to doing a whip and chat, but that's okay because I honestly don't know if I did too much. I did cut my hair since I've seen you guys, and I'll put pictures up. I'm really enjoying the haircut. Everyone keeps telling me I look younger, so I don't know, but I have naturally curly hair, and I've been styling it myself a little bit more curly, and I enjoy it that way, but I don't have a picture of that to show you guys yet. But I am the type of person who will cut my hair and have that hairstyle for about 2 or 3 years, and then I'll decide to grow it out, and I'll grow it out for a while and then change my mind and chop it all off again. So it's not out of my norm. In fact, when I told my mom I was thinking about cutting my hair, she goes, I was wondering when you were going to do that. So, and I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking it a lot. I feel like I was ready for it. But, and then I went to the movies with a friend. Well, first we met up for breakfast. We went to a local bagel store that does a lot of specialty bagel sandwiches and stuff. But anyways, so we had breakfast together. I got a iced pistachio latte and she got a strawberry smoothie. No, sorry, raspberry smoothie. She got a raspberry smoothie, not strawberry. And that was really good. And then we went to a 10 o'clock movie. We watched the new Jurassic Park movie, and I really liked it. It is predictable, but for me, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. And I was running to meet my grandmother and my sister-in-law for lunch after. So I didn't get any popcorn. And I thought this was really smart of my friend. She got popcorn as we were leaving because we had had breakfast right before. We weren't hungry. So as we were leaving the movie, she went and she got popcorn. And I told my sister-in-law that. My sister-in-law's comment was, wow, that's really smart. So she did get popcorn. I didn't, but that's okay. I was meeting my grandmother and my sister-in-law for lunch. But I think my friend liked the movie too. She said she did. We didn't really talk about it much after the fact because I was in a hurry to get somewhere, which I felt bad about, but they weren't waiting for me long, my grandma and my sister-in-law, so that's good anyways. But I know she and I had a lot of fun talking at breakfast. We don't see each other as much as we used to. We used to see each other a lot more often because we used to have the same client, but we lost that client. I work in home health and hospice, so that's part of the job. I know sometimes I can say stuff and I'm trying to think of the words I want to use. It's my job, so I'm used to it, but society might not be. So I can come off a little, I don't know the word I'm trying to find. But anyways, we lost our client, so we don't see each other at work like we used to. So it was nice to get together and see her. She got the release from Diamond Art Club last week, the Batman release. Prideful Pair, I think is the name of it. And she told me I could do the unboxing on my channel. She's super sweet, so I probably will. I'll have to film that today because I have it and I have the kit with me. I ended up, she's going to purchase it, but she's going to pay me for it, but I purchased it. So I have the kit, it came to me. And I'm going to see her later today, so I want to give it to her today. So I think today is going to be a day where I film a lot, which will be exciting because then I'll have videos good to go for when I get busy. Lunch was good with my grandma. She picked a tea, it's called Sela tea. They specialize in teas. They have a very wide selection of teas, but they also have coffee and, you know, smoothies and stuff like that. And they're like a small cafe, so they have sandwiches and flatbread pizzas and stuff like that. It's a place that's right next door to my grandmother's acupuncturist, but my grandpa refuses to go in there because I think for him it's intimidation. He's intimidated by it. He has no idea what he'd order, that kind of thing. So they've never been, and my grandmother really wanted to try it because I guess her acupuncturist recommends it. So we went there and she ordered a chicken salad wrap. I think we all got wraps. I ordered a turkey and avocado wrap. I'm starting to struggle now. I have a glue dot in here that I really need to change, but I wanted to lay down the ABs before I did that because I didn't want the AB coating to stick too much. So if you see me kind of struggling, it's because I'm using a very old glue dot that I'm trying to make work through all the AB placements. And then my sister-in-law had a chicken curry sandwich wrap, which looked really good. I like curry too. She loves curry. She makes it a lot. I don't think the girls eat it, but my brother and her eat it. She saved some chicken out for the girls. But that was great. It's always nice to spend time with them and to see them. It feels like this summer has been so busy. I did get some time off this month to do things with my nieces. They have 2 weeks before they have to go back to school where there's no school, no camp. So I tried to get some days in that period of time off so I can do things with them. And my dad tried to get time off too, the same days I got, because he has a part-time job, so that maybe we can do some day trips and stuff together with them. All right. The ABs are done, and I might change out my glue dot. There, the ABs are done, and the glue dot's changed out. When I got back from lunch a couple hours later, my sister-in-law texted me that she was going to take the girls to a local swimming area at our local boat landing. We live near some lakes, and one of our local boat landings has a really nice swimming area. So I met them there and we went swimming for a little while. And the girls both have some type of a floaty to hold on to while they're swimming. And I like to do that thing where I swim out far and they have to come get me. But I have to be careful of the little one because she likes to think that she can touch when she can't. And I have to be careful if she's gonna try and touch that I'm with her. But it's fun. I love it. And the ice cream truck came right as we were about to leave. So it was perfect timing. And I always find it interesting, the things that they'll decide to get, because the older one got the Snickers ice cream bar, and the younger one got just your classic ice cream sandwich. And our ice cream truck didn't have like the rocket popsicles or any of that fun stuff, which surprised me. There were no like icy treats, no popsicles or like icy treats. It was all different ice creams. I sometimes like the icy treats on a hot day, but I wasn't going to get anything anyways. It's just, I found that interesting. I just got interrupted for a second. My dad stopped by, so I lost my train of thought, what I was talking about, but my dad stopped by and he had a coffee for me with him, so I'm now drinking a coffee. My dog loves my dad has a Toyota RAV4, the hybrid one, and it makes like a whistly sound when it's not using the engine. And my dog knows what his car sounds like, and she knows that it is him because he's the only person we know with that kind of car. And so as soon as she hears that sound, she gets very excited because she knows that my dad is coming. And she'll run to the door. Which actually, that makes me think my friend has a dog. She has a Boston Terrier. She has a Boston Terrier. Oh. Stray drill. I'll put it away at the end. And she sent me a little video of him with some lipstick in his mouth. Like a tube of lipstick hanging out of his mouth. And I guess he found one. He's 2 years old for reference on how old he is. And he has gotten a lot better. He's grown out of a lot of his puppy things, but that day he found lipstick and was very interested in it. And she sent me the little video of him avoiding getting caught with his prize. And I told her, I said, he wants to look beautiful. Which made her laugh. I had a dog once. He was a German Shepherd Airedale mix who loved rolling in soap. He would, when I got home from the grocery store, he would dig the soap out of the bag and he'd take it into the living room and he would just roll in it. Like, he loved soap. So, I don't know. You never know what your dog is what you're gonna find your dog walking around with in its mouth. I also had a dog who liked worms. Well, technically it was my dad's dog, but My dad had a dog who liked to roll in worms, which I thought was weird. But there are worse things than worms to roll in, I guess. She was a terrier. She was a toy Manchester Terrier. Really good dog. She was a great dog. She was my dad's dog, though, or my dad was her person. There was no question about the fact that she was the boss. She told my dad what to do, and my dad obeyed. My grandpa's cat was supposed to go to get blood work done because she has peed on the bed. And when she does that, or the last time she did that, we brought her in for, you know, the tests and whatnot, and we discovered that she has thyroid balance issues, and she has to be on a specific med. And my grandpa doesn't want to think it's anything serious, and he likes to feed her at 4 in the morning. And in order to get this blood work done and accurate, she needed to be fed closer to 8. And when we came over to get the cat, I asked her if he fed her at 8, and he said it's fine. And I know what that means. So I asked him, I go, what time did you feed her? And he said 7. I know he didn't feed her at 7. I know he fed her at 4. He just, in his mind, doesn't think it's a big deal. So we had to call up the vet, and we had to explain that we're not going to be bringing Addie in. My grandpa's cat's name is Addie. That we're not going to be bringing Addie in, you know, and we rescheduled, and my dad is going to have to take her because I'm not going to be able to work it on a day off. So my dad asked for a time that we could get her in so that my grandpa could feed her closer to 4. So it's 6:30 instead of 8. So hopefully my grandpa can make her wait to 6:30, or more importantly, hopefully my grandpa can wait to 6:30. Because I think it's probably her thyroid. But he loves that cat so much. I'm sure he doesn't want to think there's anything wrong with her. He does love that cat. My grandpa will never tell an animal I love you. He will say, I like you a lot. But there's no doubt in anyone's mind that my grandpa loves that cat. I don't have any plans for today, I don't think. So I'm just going to spend it trying to bulk out some diamond painting videos so I don't have to go quite so far or quite so long in between. My mom might surprise appear in one of them. I asked her if she'd want to. I asked my grandma if she wants to, and she says she doesn't mind doing it again, but she wants to do something with Grandpa today. They've reached the point where getting out of the house means going somewhere to eat. And they want to go to Texas Roadhouse. And it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a process. So So she's not going to be joining us this time, but my mom might. She's trying to figure out what she's going to wear. I told her it doesn't matter. I want to do some unboxings. I finally received my Jaded Gem Shop order that I purchased on my birthday back in April. I do know that I purchased it the day before she announced that the tariffs were that they were temporarily putting on hold their orders due to the tariffs. And I think there was like a month before she posted the question about, do you want me to wait longer for tariffs, or do you want me to ship them by sea? The vast majority of people said by sea, which is what she ended up doing to save on money. So they didn't, I placed the order in April. They didn't go through, I don't think, to the company, the manufacturer, until May. And then they were shipped by sea. So I finally just got them. And I am very, very excited to have them. And I showed my mom and my friend, and my friend's response was, I can't wait to see those done up. I was like, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, for the rest of the year, I pretty much have plans on what I'm going to be working on. But I think one of them is going to get bumped to more top priority. And I will talk about all of that when I do the unboxing for them. But that is very exciting for me because I've been waiting for those since April. I know I've said before, Jaded Gem Shop is a shop that I don't mind more computer rendered kits. So I do enjoy Jaded Gem Shop and her computer rendered kits. I actually, other than the tarot cards by the Witchy Stitcher, I have not, and I've only done the death one. I haven't done one of her hand-rendered kits. I've only done her computer charted ones, but I like them. So I'm not someone who's opposed to the computer render. I'll also be the first to admit that sometimes the confetti gets to me and I need to take little breaks here or there, which is why I'm working on these mini dazzles, and I'm glad I have them. I purchased these because when I was with my ex, traveling with a big diamond painting was awkward, but I really wanted to diamond paint some while I was there. So I got these mini dazzles to work on. And that relationship ended, which ended up being a good thing. And then I had several mini dazzle sets, and I'm kind of like, what do I do with these now? And I'm glad I have them because The part of the kit I was working on was her tail, the scales of her tail on Art Nouveau, and that is like single placing the entire thing. There is no multi-placing in her tail, and I just needed a kit that had some multi-placing in it. I just needed a kit that I could do a little bit of color blocking in or something. Oh, that AB pulled the putty, but I don't think the putty pulled the coating off, so that's good. I have issues with ABs and putty sticking to them and them not placing well, or the putty pulling the AB coating off. I struggle with ABs. I've said that every time I diamond paint. So I'm really glad I have these in my stash because they were a nice little palette cleanser. But I do love Art Nouveau. I'm so glad I have it, and I do enjoy working on it, and it's coming out so nice. I am glad I chose to work on it this summer. I didn't have a summer kit picked, and I knew that was a kit I wanted to do, obviously, because I purchased it. But I knew that that was a kit that I wanted to do sooner rather than later. It was a good choice. My friend told me I could use her name. But she knows somebody who has a niece and started doing a Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why my brain didn't want to say Winnie the Pooh for a second. And so she finished it for them, and it came out so cute. My friend's name is Lori. So Lori finished a Winnie the Pig kit for one of her clients. I guess her client started it, and according to her, did most of it, the vast majority of it. She just finished a couple of colors, and then she showed me the finished product, and it turned out so cute. It really did. I said that was very nice. I know a lot of people who are crafters of some kind, and their loved ones will start a project and for whatever reason not be able to finish it. And if it's a craft they think you have any skill in, they will ask you if you want to finish it for them. It's something we don't often think of. The piles of crafts that our loved ones might leave behind and us not know how to finish. Her client is still with us, but I thought that that was nice of her to do. And I'm sure her client appreciated having somebody who could finish it for her, so she could give it to her niece. She also, my friend, had me get for her a birdhouse, or not a birdhouse, a house from Diamond Art Club, one of their houses. I got the Home Sweet Home one. She knows someone who collects birdhouses, and so she thought it would be fun to do one of the houses so she could give it to the person. so they could add it to their birdhouse collection. I thought that was kind of cute. And then, of course, I open it up with my mom. I open up my box with my mom, and she sees that little house, and she's like, I want one. I want one. My mom wants to steal like half of what I have. My mom has swiped a couple of diamond paintings from me. She's watched me make them and decided she's liked them and asked if she could have them. And now she's trying to swipe projects from my friends. I'm just teasing my mom. She doesn't want to take my friend's diamond kit. She wants me to buy one and make it for her. She wants a gingerbread one, my mom, and she wants to put it out for Christmas. That's what my mom wants. Which maybe I will do for her. I know for Christmas this year, well, for Christmas last year, she bought a painting from Walmart for me for Christmas, and she wants me to do it for her for Christmas as a Christmas gift, like the finished project. So she bought me a kit to make for her, to gift to her for Christmas. It's a really small diamond dots one. I'm not at all worried that I'll have that done in time, so I'm not necessarily in a hurry to start it. I can start that in the end of November, early December, and have it done in no time. It's a really small kit. It won't take long to work up. But it is cute. I haven't unboxed it or showed it on this channel, but you'll see it when I work on it. It's a mama bear and a baby bear. And it's really cute. It is. And it's got flowers in it, so it's not just like green and trees. It is really cute. I also got my Bella Art kits that I purchased for my dog just knocked something over, if you heard that. I purchased some Bella Art kits while they were having their Christmas in July sale. I did end up getting the Taurus teacup and the Sir Guinea Pig kit. So I'll do an unboxing of those too. So I don't normally buy a whole lot of kits to unbox, but I'm gonna have a lot of unboxings for a little while anyways, so there's that. I can't remember if I talked about it, but I went to a local store. They did a sip. Hold on, you guys. I think I placed those down in the wrong. Let me make sure. Yep, I did. I'll keep this in, but I might not talk much while I'm doing it because I'm concentrating. There we go. All right. Oh, I still do that a lot. All right. I went to a, what do they call it? Sip and Soil. And I might have already talked about this. I don't know if I did or not. It's a local kind of like gift store, plant store. And they do an event where you can make cocktail drinks and paint flower pots, and you buy the ticket. So, but once you buy the ticket, what you bring home is free. So we made a flight of margaritas. We made a peach, a watermelon, and a cotton candy. This event was sweet treat themed. And then we made a mojito, which was creamsicle. And all of us thought, like, creamsicle, ew. And then we tasted it, and it was everyone's favorite drink. Even the people who didn't like orange juice liked it. But that was a lot of fun. My sister-in-law shared the event with me, but didn't end up going. And I asked my friend Lori if she wanted to go with me. And she said, yeah, let's go. And then didn't end up getting a ticket. So I went by myself because I got the ticket. So I went by myself. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I painted a little flower pot. I painted flowers on it. So it's a flower pot with flowers on it because I didn't know what to paint. It's not a guided painting session, so you do have to come up with what you want to paint on your own. So I just was like, okay, flowers. I'm in a flower store. I'll do flowers. And I brought home a succulent. I picked a succulent. There were several different types of things you could choose from, and I ended up choosing to bring home one of the succulents. And I haven't managed to kill it yet. I'm worried about the plants in my outdoor garden. My dad informed me that garden plants are hardy. Yeah, I do not, I wish I had a green thumb, but I do not have a green thumb. So I'm not sure about the cucumbers. I'm not sure about the summer squash. Right now the peppers are looking pretty good. So maybe I'll get some peppers. But I knew I didn't know what I was doing. So I was prepared to not yield anything. But also I knew that if I did, it would be fun. So it was more of an experiment anyways. But my succulent's looking good. I have him right in my window, and I know to water him about once every couple of weeks or so. I know that you want the soil to go completely dry before you water them. Do know that. And I also know to rotate them. So, but I would go to another one. If somebody would go with me, I would do another one. I know my sister-in-law really wants to go to one. And I think Lori would like it. it is out of the way for her. Unfortunately, we don't live nearby each other. So traveling to do things, like one of us does travel. Not to say either one of us minds that, but it is something. But I think she'd like it. I think it's the kind of thing she likes. I know she does do those guided art nights, the ones that are more guided. I know she goes to those, and she's done a few of those. So I think she would like this. But anyways, I had fun. And it's actually owned by somebody I went to high school with, which I thought was... She recognized me as soon as I walked in, so... I didn't know she was the owner of it. But she seems happy running that. So I hope it does good for her. The flowers that I've planted are doing good. So that's good too. The outdoor flowers that I've bought and I planted, they're all thriving, so that's good too. My vegetable patch isn't so much, but I'm not too worried about it. I think next year, if I do it again next year, I'm going to do some research about the plants I get, or the plants I want to get. Like I might research plants that aren't as fussy, stuff like that. Easy plants for someone who's not good with plants. I know my dad used to always do beets, because my dad likes beet greens and my mom likes beets. And I remember he always had like excess beets. So I do like beet greens. I might look into beets. I don't know if you can hear the guinea pigs, but they're in the other room weeking at me. They think it's breakfast time. Don't worry, after I'm done here, I'll go tend to them. But if you hear them, that's just the guinea pigs. They're all doing good. They hear me messing with these bags because I've got these kit up in bags, so I think they hear the plastic bags and they think it's food for them, I think is what's going on. But one of the reasons I wanted to do the vegetables was because of them. I wanted, hopefully the peppers grow, because like the peppers and the cucumbers were partially for them, because my guinea pigs like peppers and cucumbers. One of their favorite treats is watermelon. My guinea pigs, all of them love watermelon or honeydew melon. You do have to be careful with fruit because it is sugar, so it's candy to guinea pigs. You just like with people, you don't want to give it to them in excess. but they absolutely love watermelon and honeydew melon. I know a lot of people give their guinea pigs strawberries. None of my guinea pigs have ever eaten. None of them have eaten strawberries. Interesting fact, this picture used every color available in the kit. I find that interesting. And I'm almost done. There. So now I've got these two finished from this set. I think these are cute. I'm glad I picked up this set. I picked these up to work on at my ex-boyfriend's house during the month of June for Pride Month, but that didn't end up happening. So I had them, and I just needed a little bit of a break from Art Nouveau, so decided to work on them. I thought about saving them for next year for June and Pride Month, and I thought, I really want to work on them. I really want something colorful and cheery and bright, and this is totally like my happy place. These pastel rainbow colors are my happy place. So I said, you know what? You can get something else for next year for June for Pride Month. You can work on these now. So I did, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy that I'm working on them. They're so cute. I finished another set, and I have no plans for framing them or hanging them or putting them anywhere, but I do want to save them to add to my collection of completed stuff. But anyways, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate all of you, especially if you made it all the way to the end. A special thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.